Okay, this is part one of our teardown of our Polaris Razor 800 S series. We got the tires back here. Tires are good. I noticed when we bought it, it was getting a little chop wear in the corners. And when we looked at it a little more careful, and of course, I guess it's a common problem, but let's say that ball joints are bad. The wheel bearings just fell apart as we're taking them out. We already pressed them out of the hubs. Brake pads, what brake pads? Guy said when we bought it, oh, brake might feel a little low. Yeah, right. Obviously they're bad. I mean, all the ball joints are bad. Actually, this one's the only one that's really not too bad. Keep it for a spare in case of emergency. But we checked our hub. We were cleaning it up in a little bit. Our hub was fine. The part where you press the bearing into the knuckle, that was fine. It was nice and smooth. Not worn out or nothing inside. We checked it all the way around. It's even. Not really hard to get these out. I just took a hammer, put a piece of wood on it, boom, popped the one out, popped the other one out. Left the axles hanging. And we went down to pay for the parts, which are as ridiculous of $800. That gave me upper, lower, wheel bearings for the back. Upper and lower again, wheel bearing. And also this shock has to be replaced because it doesn't hold the pressure. I mean, it will, but not like it used to. Don't want to have no problems when we're riding it. Sounds pretty mean. It's got some dual exhaust on the back. Also has a stereo system. Let me see here. Also has a programmer for the fuel, and also I thought when I seen it was a rigid, but it's not a rigid. It's bright though. Let's start it one time. Yeah, it's a little cold. Also got the winch. I guess not really bad for what we paid. The other ones we looked online, they were just ridiculous and too much money. Didn't want to spend all that. This one, the guy knew it needed wheel bearings. Tires, you can actually move them. And for us being mechanics, it's no big deal. Replace the brakes all the way around. Replace all the bushings, ain't no big deal to us. You know, that's another bad one. Other than that, it's not too bad of a machine. It does have a little cut in the back tire. I thought it would be a problem. It looked like when they were spinning the tires, not on this side, in the inner part, it's got like a little cut right here, but it's only seeping air from one little spot. Oh, it's right here actually. I don't know if I can see that. Let me get a light. I'm going to try to use some silicone and maybe take the tire off and put an inner patch on here. It looks like he tried to use something on there. I don't know what he used, but I'm going to try a little silicone. Looks like something got up under the tire when he spun it, something sharp, maybe a piece of metal, and spun around there. I'm pretty sure I could buy a tube or something for inside. You can buy a tube for anything else. I hate to waste that tire because that's like a brand new tire. They're all pretty much brand new. Anyway, it's even got the racing straps Seats all done. Little thing for the winch. Nice set of radio, some speakers. It's been snorkeled, but we're going to take the snorkels and we're going to run them up higher and then put them out through the back. I don't know, that kind of makes a badass look to it, you know. We'll get the front end back together next week and show you what it does. Oh, we're also doing the winch right now. Somebody used a clothesline. I mean, the kids are back fixing it up right now. But the winch works and everything. 3,500 pound winch. And it's by Polaris, no less. So you know it's a good winch. I can't believe Polaris parts can be that much money. Lou, you got the piece you're doing for the winch?
Still there.
Let's see here. Still here? Oh, right here. She just cleaned this up, making it look silver again. Hey, don't waste all that. That's the other toys. Brute Force, Rancher, 2 Recons. We built the motor in that one. We just bought that little thing. It just didn't have the power to ride around. That's another project back there. All right. We'll be back next week and show you how it all turned out. That's the new headlights we just put in this thing. That's the real rigid industry bar.